I know what you're thinking. You're like, Carrie, you were in the exact same outfit yesterday in your Sunday wrap up. And I'm like, I know, because I'm filming this right after. I did have to take a break though and go wash my hands like twice. Because, I'm trying to get all the ink off my hands. If you want to know why I have ink all over my hands, go watch yesterday's video. It was an adventure. And yes, I am drinking San Pellegrino, blood orange, and black raspberry. It is dynamite. Highly recommend. Very expensive, so buy it on sale. But it's just so good. So, today's video is going to be a little controversial. I was very hesitant to make it, but I decided to just do it and go for it. Because I've been getting a few messages from people asking me, and I just thought, you know what, fine. I'll make the video and hope that I don't incur the wrath. So a lot of people know my past with TWSBI. We've had our battles for sure. But I mean, in general, it's all been positive. Like, yeah, they don't always write the way that I want them to, but for the most part, I got nothing really bad about the pens to say from TWSBI. While they don't write to my liking, they write to the majority of people's liking, I think. And never once have I ever complained about the build quality, especially since they fixed their whole like plastic cracking thing that was going on in here. So don't really have a problem there. But in case you don't know what's going on, the oversimplified, really quick and dirty is that TWSBI has an ultimatum that I think started May 1st, so I think is live now, where all retailers who sell TWSBI products are no longer allowed to sell anything that TWSBI deems to be a TWSBI knockoff. So no Moonman pens, like their T1, no Narwhal pens, things like that. And if the retailer continues to sell those brands, then they will no longer sell TWSBI pens to said retailers. So that's the general controversy, if you want to call it that. That ultimatum, essentially. And people wanted to know my thoughts around it. And I understand and I don't. So I get it that TWSBI wants to protect their pens. I mean, it's a fantastic design. They really did change the game when it came to affordable piston filling pens. There was not many options prior to TWSBI that you could get a piston filling pen for a decent price, especially because you can take it completely apart. They give you the tools to do so. They are very well built. Again, there used to be a cracking issue, but that's basically been solved. So, I get that. They want to protect what they've done, what they've created, and I fully understand that. And they put out in their press release that they believe in competition. They believe in healthy competition because it's what keeps innovation going. Because otherwise people could just create something, patent it, sit back on their laurels and laugh, and then not ever improve upon their own design. But they consider the Moonman and the Narwhals to be a blatant knockoff, rip-off, copy of their work. And they don't consider that fair play, essentially. They give specifics as to why those in particular are being targeted. I'm not going to get into that. So do I think that it's the smart move? I don't know. I think the people who are diehard fans one way or the other are going to continue to stick with their preferred brand. So if you're a diehard TWSBI fan, you're going to be like, yeah, go TWSBI. If you're a diehard Narwhal, Moonman, whatever, you're going to be like, TWSBI, up yours. and continue to purchase those pens. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference one way or the other. I don't even think by banning essentially those pens from the retailers, I don't think they're going to see any upside or downside in profit. I think that their profit's likely going to remain the same. I think for them, it's a principal issue. And this is just my own perception, by the way. Like, this is just me. That's it. I think it's just their own moral issue. They don't think it's right. They don't think it's fair. And so they're standing up for themselves. And I don't have a problem with that. What I do kind of have a problem with, and this again is just my perception, my opinion. It's not based on anything. My wonder is why now? Why now? Because Moon Man has been doing this forever. Like, they've been around a very long time. There has always been knockoffs for a very long time. My perception, my opinion, and I continue to go back to this, is that they're doing it now because these other companies are now becoming profitable. Specifically Narwhal. Narwhal is making a name for themselves. Narwhal is making profits. Narwhal is partnering in with people, making exclusives. And I think that is why now. I think TWSBI now sees them as a quote-unquote threat, as competition. Yes, Parker. And rightly so, they're mad because they feel that it is a blatant copy, it is a blatant ripoff of their design, their hard work, their blood, sweat, and tears, their money, their everything. And I get that, I do. Do I think that this ban is going to bite them in the butt? Not really. Do I think this is going to solve their problem of Narwhal going away? Nope, I really don't. I think there's a lot of free press going on right now with this whole controversy, myself included, since I'm talking about it, that will benefit both companies because everyone's talking about it. So, do I agree with TWSBI standing up for themselves? Absolutely, 100%. Yep. Do I think it's a little suspect, the timing? Yep. Why haven't they had a problem with them in the last couple years? Why haven't they done this in the last few years? Like, I don't know. I'm not a business owner. I don't have any stake in the game either way. So I don't have any emotion behind it. I don't have any loyalty one way or the other. Do I think that TWSBI's build of pens is ever so slightly better than Narwhal's? Yep, I do. Do I think that Narwhal has a better writing experience than TWSBI? Yep, I do. You can just watch all of the reviews that I have posted on this channel over the last many, many years. So, personally, I prefer Narwhal. I just do. Yeah. So, do I think it should be a big deal? Not really. Do I agree with banning retailers from selling pens that are slight knockoffs of theirs? No, I don't think TWSBI should be doing it, but I understand it. Again, I understand that they're trying to stand up for themselves. Fine. Do I think it's a little drastic? Yeah, I do, because there are some retailers that sell both. There are some retailers that have very special editions of Narwhal pens that have been created and very successful. So that's really the main thing that makes me kind of scratch the head, is just the timing around all of this. It's like, if you agree with healthy competition, then continue to step up your game. That's all I'm saying. I don't have any stake in the game one way or the other. I will continue to purchase both brands. I know I've pretty much focused on Narwhal and TWSBI and kind of like shunned Moonman to the side. It's mostly because I've done a few Moonmans and it's just I don't see them doing anything that's going to change it, but I will continue to buy both. I think both are fine. I don't think either of them, to be honest, blow me away, like as far as like, holy moly, this is a perfect pen, you must have this. But I think TWSBI just got used to being top tier, and now they've got somebody nipping at their heels. So, you know, similar price point, whether it is or isn't a direct copy patent-wise, I don't know. That's not what I'm here to say. But it is what it is. Yeah. So I don't really have super strong feelings one way or the other. I don't think that retailers should have to choose. They're retailers. You know, it just, whatever. That's sort of where I'm at. I don't know. I don't have like some big financial takeaway with this. This is just from a consumer standpoint. Like I said, I have zero stake in the game. I do not envy the decision that retailers are going to have to make, likely will already have made by this point. I imagine as a retailer, maybe just look at your end profit and be like, which company is more profitable for me? Because at the end of the game, we live in a capitalistic world. Loyalty will only get you so far. And I don't like to say that. But at the same time, I don't know. If Narwhal makes you more money and people are excited about it, but then you also don't want to burn the bridge with TWSBI, yeah, I don't know. That's hard. I don't know what anybody at TWSBI is like. So I don't know if you choose to sell Narwhal and not TWSBI for a while, if you'll be able to pick up TWSBI eventually. If you do stop selling Narwhal down the line, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot to weigh in, a lot to weigh out. I don't know. I just get to sit back and watch the world burn. So those are my 2 cents for whatever it's worth. I don't lean strongly one way or the other. That's my thoughts, okay? Let me know nicely down in the comments what you think. Do you lean one way or the other? Who knows? I'm a little nervous to post the video and to open up the comment section, but we'll see how it goes. So if you like this video, hit that like button. If you liked it a lot, hit the subscribe. Videos every Monday and Friday, and the occasional one on Q&A. Wow, Tuesday. Check out the Patreon, Instagram, all of that good stuff. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially time to thank my Patreon supporters. You help me do what I do here. So for the ultimate human category, we have Daniel Roddy. And for the VIP and above category, we have Elizabeth, Glenn Kelly, Joan Worthman, Brian Hunter, Aaron C., Luna Wolf Games, Bobby A. Bailey, Stuart Riley, Bass, Waylay Chang, Brian Law, Lucas Bell, Aubrey Madcore, Marissa Calvo, Eric Lundman, Jessica Chow, Stephen Baldwin, Carol Lowy, Michael Simon, Sean Sturdy, Catherine Molina, Robert Myers, Bianca Andrews, Bill Pemberton, Jennifer Galfy, Karen Epstein, Gretchen Peters, Subi-Wan Kenobi, who by the way is actually presidential tier, Bianca Andrews, Digital Tent Tech, and McCall Bennett Lawrence. If you did not hear your name and you have recently supported me, this is being filmed April 29th, and I will update this as soon as I can. Thank you, everyone, so much.